ಒಂದು ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಾಕಿದ್ರ. Right. Okay. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you so much. We have seen the video. What is the major learning you have got? It's a long video, but there is one very important major learning which has been brought out in this particular video. Can you tell me what is that major learning?
Taking responsibility by leaders.
Okay, taking responsibility by leaders, that is fine. But
Handling of failures. Handling of failures.
okay, more than that, fine. Fine.
A leader always gives credit to his team, sir.
Fine, that is also fine, but
No university or education will teach you this leadership.
okay, that is a very tertiary part of it. But
Yeah.
what is the thing that he wants to highlight? What is that? See, he brought out 2 episodes. The first episode was a failure. Then what happened in after the failure? In the second episode, after success, what happened? He narrated beautifully. Can anyone get that essence and tell me what was the major highlight for leadership in this particular video? It's a very
You know that lot
it's
of
about
responsibility he had.
yeah,
And
you can't
accepting failure. It's about protecting your team and supporting them at the time of failure also.
Mhm. Fine.
Experience.
Okay, fine.
Accepting that success and failure both are
Motivation, right? Lot of good things you have said.
and
All
also
points
the
are fine.
decision making, sir.
Anji,
Decision making.
decision making. Okay, nice. Thank you so much.
Sticking on to the commitment. The
Sticking on to
exact
the
1 year after they launched
Okay,
it.
that is, of course, in this case, Abdul Kalam is not a leader in this video. Leader is Satish Dhawan. Okay, the message essentially focuses from the actions and behavior of Dr. Satish Dhawan. That is what we are learning now. Okay. Okay, let us, what is the major lesson? So let me not go because we have not much of a time. The major lesson from this video is this. The major learning from this video for leadership development, which you can add to your leadership dictionary, is never put the blame on other people. That means if you are a leader, if there is a failure, don't say, no, it is because of this man, I gave the responsibility, he didn't do it well. That is an escapism. A leader cannot do that. Okay, see, what happens, if anything fails, the principal or the vice chancellor will say, oh God, all my faculty members, they don't value the time, they don't value the culture, they don't come on time, they don't do the work, they don't take initiative, put every blame on the faculty member. But if anything goes extremely well in the university and the university gets the top rank, they say it is because of my planning, it is because of my thinking, my vision. So this is what you will see, of course, mostly Indian leaders trying to do that, right? Because why I am talking about Indian is there is a very beautiful research paper on that. That is why I am confidently saying why in India we try to put the blame of failure on others and what should I say, credit for success to ourselves. Even in the house, you would have seen, if the son gets very poor mark in mathematics, immediately the husband will say, you are whose son? It is only, he will put blame on his wife because, he is your son, no? That's why he has got very poor marks and he failed in mathematics. Immediately put the blame on the wife. Suppose if the son has got excellent mark, what he will say? Oh, it is my son, that is why he has got 98% in the examination. So this attitude and tendency is very much there. Same thing happens with the wife also, right? If she has prepared very well and the husband says, oh, your food preparation is very good. Oh, it is because of my, planning and I have taken a lot of interest to cook. If anything has gone wrong and not tasted well, the wife will say, I know, because you came and disturbed me so many times, it is because of you, I lost my concentration, the food has come bad. So it happens with husband, wife, everybody. So this is the tendency that we all have as a human being. So the major lesson that we have is never put the blame on others. Accept the responsibility for failure on self and give credit for success to other people. Is it clear? Right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry, what they have kept the room open. I have to close it. I'm sorry. Okay. Fine. So this is the major point that we have to add to our leadership dictionary. So always take the responsibility if anything has failed. Okay, it's because maybe there's something went wrong in the planning and all. We will set it right. That is what Dr. Satish Dhawan did when Abdul Kalam's mission failed in the first attempt. He took him to the press conference, but he did not allow him to speak. But when the second time the success was there, he made Abdul Kalam to address the press conference. That means put the person and give the credit for a success to other people. I think this is a very important thing for leadership. All of us have to understand this. Are you clear about it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Now, let us look at the Mahavakya of leadership. What is Mahavakya of leadership? Let me explain to you. Now, this is what has been documented in our literature and our scriptures. Not now, it has been documented centuries back in India. In India, all these great lessons are available, leadership lessons are available, and many things are available in our scriptures, which have been written a couple of centuries back. And what I am going to talk to you also is documented in our Indian scriptures centuries back. But unfortunately, we have not utilized it, and Westerners have taken all these things, treasures, and then they have started using it and publishing, using these concepts and everything. So it is important for us to understand what has been written in our scriptures a couple of centuries back. Are you understanding this, what I am talking about?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is not documented as Mahavakya of leadership. These were indicated as the cardinal characteristics for a good leader in our scriptures centuries back. But since this is the foundation or the greatest saying on leadership, with time, this particular thing which has been documented in these scriptures have been, what should I say, have come to be known as Mahavakya of leadership. So what our scriptures have indicated centuries back, our scriptures have said to be a good leader, 4 fundamental qualities are required to be a good leader. 4 important things. If you have these 4, yes, you are a great leader. So what is that indicated? Centuries back, these are documented, not now, right? Now, so this is what is the indication of the Mahavakya of leadership. How many compartments are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. All the 4 indicate the 4 fundamental, what should I say, qualities or attributes or characteristics of a leader. And the foundation is this. This is the foundation. If this foundation is good, all the other 3 things will automatically follow and they will be good. If this is not good, I think these 3 may not be really strong. So the most important thing is strengthen this and develop these things. Keep this very fine, and you will become a good leader. And they are indicated starting with the word TO, 2. Why TO? Everything is indicated as 2, because this is what you are expected to do and develop to become a good leader. That is why it is all indicated as 2, right? So the fundamental quality or attribute for a leadership, which is the foundation, the bottommost one, is known as to be. Right? I said everything starts with 2. What is to be? What is to be? Be is to be a human being. Be is being. You are as a person. You as a person. Right? So, what is that you as a person? What describes the foundation or the fundamental characteristic of a person, which is very important to make that person a good person, a good leader, or whatever it is. What is that? How do we describe a person? What is fundamental?
His value,
Huh?
his values.
His value. Okay, that is a little lower part of it. I mean, lower in the sense it encompasses.
Intrinsic.
Huh? To be
Intrinsic.
what is that?
It's intrinsic, sir.
Intrinsic. Fine. To be encompasses values and everything. So what?
Patience, sir. To be patient.
Right. No, Divya, you said value, right? Padmanatha, you are saying something. Right. Fine. You are also saying coming closer. What is value comes from what? Value describes what of a person?
His attitudes.
No, attitude also forms part of this. Sum total of everything.
Internal.
Personality, sir.
Huh?
Personality.
Personality. Excellent. Who said that?
Jaikumar, sir.
Self-concept.
Who said that? Personality.
Jaikumar.
Jaikumar. Very nice. So to be indicates your personality. What are you as a person? Okay. What are you as an individual? As a being, as a human being. That is the fundamental requirement for being a good leader. What is your personality? So foundation for leadership is your personality. So if you develop your personality to be positive, good, with good values, good attitude, good everything, morals, ethics, everything, I think that sets the foundation for the leadership. Are you getting my point? Is it clear? To be
Yes,
is you as a being, your personality. Now, this foundation or the first component is separated from the second component by a dotted line, which means this is directly influencing the second component. So if your personality is good, naturally this also will be good. So what is the second component? To do. What is to do? What do you do? Which are nothing but your actions and behavior, right? So we have already seen a leader has to be a role model. Leaders' actions inspire, motivate, and influence the people. You have seen this in the first video also. The boy trying to remove the wooden log and all, right? So your actions will be very much based on your personality. Okay, I have become a principal. Now I can do anything and everything. I can violate the rules. I can become, what should I say, indisciplined in finance, in other matters, everything. Naturally, your actions also will be according to that. But maybe you will have initial pleasures, but you will have in the long run a lot of disciplinary actions. So to be and to do is nothing but your actions. Now, the third component is to see. What is to see? What is meant by to see? Any guess?
How we appear for others.
How we appear for others? Yes, of course. What should I say? Dress maketh the 50% of a person's personality. That is fine. Of course, right, as Dr. Chandrasekhar said, you must look very, what should I say, look like a leader. Not that every day you should come with a tie and all. You must be very neatly dressed with a beautiful shoe, whatever it is, well dressed for that, right?
But it's more to do about being visionary.
Yeah, you are Divya. Yes, you are also coming little closer to that.
Perspective, sir. Basically, perspective.
What is to see? To
To
see
see
what?
good others, sir.
Functions
Huh?
that the leader is playing.
To see good in others.
You can say.
Foresightedness.
What is it? I didn't get. Padmalata.
Sir, to see good in others.
To see good in others. Nice. You are still coming closer. Now to see.
Even you can say the functions
Ajit,
that the leader
1
is
minute.
doing.
I think Atal Bihari, you are telling something
yes.
I am not hearing. It is not
Sir,
audible. I
The
could see that
functions
you are
that the leader
speaking
is
something.
doing, that we can include. Functions.
Haji?
The functions that the leaders are doing. Functional part. you can
Okay,
say.
fine. Priyanka, you wanted to say something. Yes, fine, Atal Bihari.
Sir, to clean observation.
Okay, observation.
See,
Fine.
clean observation.
Fine. Clean observation. Priyanka, last point. I think you.
Positive attitude, sir.
Positive attitude. No, I think, okay, all are somewhere little away from that. But what is that to see? You know, chameleon? Chameleon you have heard of? I don't
Yes,
know
sir.
what do they
Yes,
say
sir.
in
It
Kannada?
changes colors.
Yeah, immediately what
According to the
you only think of
background.
the negative attitude. What is chameleon in Kannada? I don't know.
Usavalli.
Valli.
Usavalli.
Okay, so all of you understand this. So chameleon is always associated with the negative part. It changes its colors. That is a different part. Why it changes its colors? What
To
makes it
hide.
change its colors? Because it was looking for a prey, it has to change the color to mimic the object in which it is sitting, so that
To hide. To protect themselves.
To defend.
they will
To
not
defend its life.
Protection.
fine. Now, the beauty of chameleon is, what is the greatest positive part of the chameleon? Chameleon
360-degree vision.
yeah, vision. Chameleon can see 360-degree around. It has the ability to rotate its eyes 360-degree and see what is happening around. This is the message we have to get from the chameleon. Now, this is exactly what the leader should do. Leader should not have blinkers for a horse, should not behave like blinkers for a horse. I think I will only look at this particular thing. I will not look at here, because the leader should look around 360-degree and see everything. And this is where the Japanese leaders are different from the rest of the leaders. Japanese leaders never sit in their chambers. They will not sit in the chambers, because our people, what do they think? The moment I become a leader, I will be in my room. People have to come and meet me. But Japanese leaders do not. And what happens? Somebody comes and then poison my ear. Sir, he was doing like that, she was doing like that. So immediately I form a negative opinion. Whether it is correct or not, we don't know, because our vision is very narrowed. Whereas Japanese leaders, they never sit in their chamber. They always keep on their move. They move around, talk to the people, see the people, meet the people, have informal tea with the people, have informal lunch, get together lunch, eat lunch with the people. And during that time, they discuss with the leader discusses with everybody, tries to know what is happening and immediately provides solution to that. I think this is what is to see. A leader should have the ability to see 360-degree around. Leader should be able to see outside the window of his or her chamber, not sit in the chamber and form the opinion. Am I making the point very clear? This is a very important quality. So this is what, how can he do? How can you develop the quality of seeing 360-degree around? You have to practice MBWA. What is MBWA? Management by walking around or wandering around. Management by walking or wandering around, which means a leader should always keep moving around, walking around, wandering around, see for himself or herself, and understand the reality of the thing, not projected by somebody, skewed information. This is a very important quality. Leader, right? So, what is that a leader should see? Somebody said leader should see within. That is also fine. So, four C's are important. 4 types of C will be very important for the leader. What are all the things? Leadership, leader should look or see 4 beautiful thoughts for a leader. Leader should look back and get experience. Okay, look back. So far, I have traveled through this journey. So I have got this experience. Let me use this experience to exercise my leadership better. Leader should look forward and see hope. Leader should look forward, develop the vision, see hope for the organization development. Leader should look around and find reality, MBWA. Leader should look within and find yourself, right? What is you? What are you? What is your personality? So all the 4 looking things or seeing things are very important for a leader, right? And the fourth component is to tell. To tell is how a leader speaks. If you are to be respected as a good leader, I think you must have excellent communication skill. If you do not speak well, if you don't have a good communication skill, naturally your image and respect in the eyes of your workers will be going down. So leaders should have excellent communication skill. When I say to tell, which is communication skill. Can you tell me 4 components which contribute to communication skill? If you have to have excellent communication skills, what are the 4 components you must be good at? All the 4 components equally good at.
Language.
Huh?
Language.
I didn't get you that, Chandrasekhar.
Language.
Language. No, these are all the smaller components attributing to the thing. Language is
Listening.
So verbal, non-verbal.
Listening.
verbal, listening. Yeah, verbal, non-verbal, fine. Listening.
LSRW.
Listening, you continue with that. Listening. Okay.
Speaking.
Speaking.
Speaking, reading, writing.
Exactly. So,
Analyzing the
reading,
situation.
writing. All the 4 things you have to be good at. It is not that you are good in speaking, you know the language, how to communicate with the people. Yes, that is very important. But what are the other things which are important when we say communication skill? It is not only speaking. You must have to have the ability, you must be good at listening, speaking, reading, and writing. When I have put that, which means it is in the same order of importance. So all
apart from that, non-verbal communication is also important, no, sir? Non-verbal communication.
Exactly. When we say listening, non-verbal communication comes. When we say speaking, non-verbal communication comes. You can speak through communication as well as non-verbal communication. If you just pat also, touch communication, it's a good thing. The eye contact is a non-verbal communication. When you are taking the session, are you maintaining the eye contact? So non-verbal communication is a part of listening as well as reading. I mean, listening and speaking. Both the things are very important. See, when somebody is speaking to you, you don't listen to the person, you don't look at the person, which means what? You are not listening to the person, right? So non-verbal communication is inherent to listening and speaking, right? So what is the, are they contributing equally to communication skills? No, they don't contribute equally. The way in which it is written itself indicates the sequence of importance. Listening is 50%. Speaking is only 25%, reading is 15%, and writing is 10%. So a leader should be very good in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So what is very important for a leader? Is it speaking or listening?
Listening, sir.
Exactly.
Listening.
Why listening is very important? Because when somebody comes to you and explains his or her problem, first listen to him completely, listen to the person completely, understand the problem and try to sort out the problem. So this is very, very important. Okay. So remember, leadership starts with knowing about yourself. That is to be. This is the thing. And that sets the foundation for leadership. The moment you develop your personality positively, then everything else will follow. Okay. So major additions to leadership dictionary. I have told you to develop a leadership dictionary from Mahavakya of leadership. 4 things which are very important. Developing your personality is tantamount to developing leadership. That's the first point, to be. Second is to do. Leaders' actions and behavior speak louder. What you do is noticed by many people. So your actions are very important. Leaders should learn and practice MBWA to see that 360-degree around. I said, look backward and get experience, look forward and develop hope, look around and see what is happening in the reality, and look within and identify your personality. MBWA, management by walking around. That you can do only by MBWA. Leaders should have excellent communication skills. We have talked about the 4 components of communication skills, right? Now, Dr. Narayana Murthy, all of you know, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Not very confidently.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
people, you cannot forget
Yes, sir.
Sudha Murthy.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Sudha Murthy, yesto books she has written, and grandma stories, this, that, and the way she speaks and all. So you all must be aware. Now let us see what Dr. Narayana Murthy expresses about leadership. What important things are required for leadership? Look at this video, and then at the end of the video, we will again discuss.
How does the leader train himself? How does he groom himself for scaling? Vision is fine, but how do I train myself? What do I do? So what did you do to yourself? Nine Murthy of a startup to a $1 billion corporation.
First of all,
The biggest instrument for improvement for leaders is feedback. Most leaders who failed in the world failed because they cut off the feedback channels. They allowed only positive signals to come to them. Whether it was Mrs. Indira Gandhi, whether it was Richard Nixon, whether it is Robert Mugabe today in Zimbabwe, every one of these people, they cut off the feedback channel. Therefore, you have to create an environment where people give honest feedback. And if you use that feedback, when you sit alone, alone, and reflect on it, I think there is an opportunity for everybody to improve. The second I find is to set aside ego when it is learning. For example, when we started the leadership training program at Infosys, we were the first company to start a leadership institute in India. My colleague Finish handled a course on selling. We all sat down. Even though he was junior to us, we all sat down, we wrote down notes, we learned, and we were the beneficiaries. Similarly, when Mohan Pai did his course on finance, we all sat down and we all learned. We are much better today because of our attending those courses. So once we understand that learning from others, even though they're junior to you, is for your own betterment, I think by and large you can become better.
Right? So what, see, everything is an addition, because all that I am showing is anywhere, nowhere repetition. Every video, everything is adding to your leadership dictionary, new points, additional points. So what are all the major things that, what do we add to our leadership dictionary from the video of Dr. Narayana Murthy?
There are 3 key points, sir. Take the feedback positively and do not check your feedback.
Okay.
And then second one, set aside your ego and learn.
Yes.
Your ego should not stop you from learning. Exactly. And third one is whether it is junior, a small kid, or your elders, from everywhere we will learn.
Excellent, excellent. Dr. Pratibha, I think you have summed up very correctly. Okay, so this is all the major things. So everything is a new point you can add to your leadership dictionary. Biggest instrument for development of leadership is feedback. You know what is feedback? Feedback is somebody's opinion about how we behaved. So it is somebody's opinion. It may or may not be true, right? So it could be the perception of the people, but it is always important to listen to the feedback patiently and then make improvements if it is necessary. There are certain people, I have worked with 19 different directors in my service. And I remember there are some people who have never even allowed people to talk, give the feedback, playing a very dictatorial style and so on. I think they will never improve. So feedback is very important. And when we say feedback, feedback also has a proper way to give and receive. There are 2 things in feedback. These are all coming under communication skills. So feedback is a part of the communication. Communication skill is a very big topic. We can keep talking for 1 day, 2 days on different aspects of communication. So when we say feedback, there is 2 things of feedback. One is giving feedback to others and receiving feedback from others. So giving feedback, receiving feedback, both are important. And there are about 5 or 6 important principles you have to remember when you give feedback to the other people. Similarly, those another 5, 6 important principles are there when we are receiving feedback from somebody, when somebody is telling feedback to us. So look at those things later and try to give the feedback to the people using those principles. And when somebody tells you the feedback, you also try to receive the feedback in the using those ideas and principles. I think receiving the feedback is very important. Many leaders do not receive feedback and they can never be a successful leader. And develop great skills on how to give feedback and how to receive feedback. Both are important. Because sometimes you may have to give feedback to the other people. Sometimes you may have to receive feedback from the other people. When your students give you the feedback, and don't get annoyed with them if they give you a negative feedback. If 2-3 people give the same feedback, there is some value in it. If somebody casually gives, may not be the right one. So check with some more people, understand, and then try to make changes. Set aside ego when it comes to learning and development. I think very important. Most of us are caught with ego the moment we occupy the leadership position. So ego has to be, what should I say, deleted, completely deleted, right? Never ever hesitate to learn from others, junior, senior, whomsoever it is. Lifelong learning is a key to leadership development. You have to, not that because you have become the leader, you don't have to learn anything. No, I have become principal, I have become vice chancellor, I have what more to learn. No, every position, every leadership position demands learning because your responsibilities are increasing. You need to learn many things. So these are all the major things that Dr. Narayan Murthy's video has brought us to us, right? So regarding feedback, this is a beautiful thing by one of the experts. He says, leaders who refuse to hear criticism choose not to learn. They will never be learning. The higher you climb, that means you climb to the leadership position, the more people hesitate to challenge you because people will be fearing to go to the principal or the vice chancellor to give feedback. Silencing dissent is a step toward becoming a dictator. Allow the feedback to come freely. Don't develop negativity with those people and later try to trouble them. A culture of voice begins with admitting gaps in your knowledge and rewarding those who. Okay, right. Now that we have finished all these things, now it is time to sum up. Now we have to sum up on all that we have learned and a few more additional things that we are going to learn now. Right? Are you ready? Right? If normally people think summing up is only 2 minutes, 3 minutes because it's all over at the end. Give a summary for 2 minutes, class is over. Don't expect that because I need another solid 1 hour to sum up. Right? How do I sum up? So I have found a way to sum up. I will use the word leadership. Okay, I will take the leadership word itself and sum up. I mean, some of the points have been already told. Some of them are now new to you. So, like you listen to and understand each of these things and add to your leadership dictionary. So let us take each letter very quickly and then see what are all the things that comes to our mind from each of the letter as far as leadership, leaders, leadership traits, characteristics, habits, whatever it could be. Can you tell me what are the things which are coming from L?
Lifelong learning, sir.
Aji? Lifelong learning. Okay. Right.
Learning.
Okay. Learning.
Listening.
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 Listening, you mean?
Yes.
Excellent. Yes. Right. All are important. All that you people are saying are important, but I am going to take the most important one. Right? You can note down everything, but lifelong learning, listening. Somebody said one more thing. Right? Okay.
Leading, sir. Leading.
Leading. Of course, the leader has to lead. So leading is not a very different component from being a leader. Okay. So keep thinking more. You will think a lot. Now I will project it. I will project or prioritize on listening. I think listening is our biggest casualty. Tell me how many years God has given us? Years means EARS, I mean, not YEARS. How many years God has given us?
2.
How many mouth?
1.
So when God created human being with the idea that they must listen twice as much as they speak. That is why listening is 50%, speaking is 25%. I have shown you in the Mahavakya, right? But what do? We all listen to the tune of hardly half a mouth half an ear, but speak to the tune of 6 mouth, 8 mouth, whatever it is. We all speak so much. I think that's a very bad thing. As a leader, you can never be really doing a good job if you do not have a good listening skill. Again, listening is a 3-hour session. It's also part of communication. Every aspect of communication, verbal and non-verbal, 3 hours, listening 3 hours, facilitation skills and feedback 3 hours. Okay, speaking 3 hours, presentation skills 3 hours, presentation skills easily 3 to 6 hours. So there are every component, it's very important, and I can tell you, I can take sessions on all these. I used to take all these topics, but the thing is, we have to be very good in developing all these things. But this is not the communication skills class, so I am not speaking much on that. But trying, what should I say, relating it to leadership. Now, so a leader should listen more, right? If you have to listen more, what is the very important fundamental thing that you have to observe? If you have to listen, when somebody speaks to you, when I am speaking to you now, you are listening to me. Of course, that is what I could see from some of the faces. You are listening. So what are you doing actually when you are listening? What is the position of your mic? What is the position of your microphone?
Mute.
Mute. Why it is put on mute?
Should not disturb while speaking.
Not only that, if you speak when I am speaking, will you be listening to me? Unless and I ask you the question and respond. If you also speak continuously, can you listen to me?
No.
No.
Right. Now, listen. L-I-S-T-E-N. Listen. Okay. Can you form another word from the same 6 letters? L-I-S-T.
Silent. Silent.
Silent, exactly. Listen and silent are called, what should I say? Okay. I'm not getting the word immediately. Okay.
Coexisting words, sir.
Anagrams. Okay. And listen and silent are called anagrams. Language teachers must be knowing. You must, anagrams play a very important role. Anagrams give you a lot of understanding. Why silent, listen and silent or anagram? Because if you have to listen, you have to be silent. So a leader has to remain silent till the employee comes and speaks everything to him or her. Then only you must respond. Because by speaking more, you let out more of your weakness. By listening more, you understand the weakness of other people more. Now, which you would like to do? Tell me. Would you like to speak more or listen more?
Listen more.
Let out your weakness more to other people? Would you like to let out your weaknesses more to other people?
No.
Yes, sir. The more you speak, you will let out more of your weakness. So, better learn to listen. Leaders should listen a lot. Okay. E, very quickly. E. What are the
excellent communication skills, sir?
Exceptional.
Excellent communication skills.
Communication skills itself has come. Okay.
So effort, sir.
Huh?
Effort.
Okay.
Empathy.
Efficient.
Empathy. I take that empathy. Who said Hemlata? Padmalata? Who said
Empathy, sir.
Encourage.
Encourage. Okay. Empathy. Encourage.
Efficient.
Huh?
Efficient.
Efficiency. You have already a topic listed in your timetable.
Enthusiastic, sir.
You already a topic listed there.
Expressive.
Inspire.
Okay.
Inspire, sir.
Fine. Expressing everything is fine. So there is a
Inspire.
topic for second. What is
Inspire, sir.
E, not I. E. Okay. You have a topic already listed on for the 2nd of January. What is the topic?
Emotional.
Emotional intelligence. Since there is a topic already somebody is dealing, otherwise it's also a very important topic. 3 hours we can understand this emotional intelligence, right? So I will not speak anything on emotional intelligence since there is a separate topic listed for you. So emotional intelligence, I will leave it. A leader has to be having a lot of emotional intelligence. EQ, emotional quotient, can be measured. EQ versus IQ. And then what happens? And all those things. IQ employs you. EQ retains you in the employment, right? So you will listen more from on emotional intelligence. See, since 1995, right? Daniel Goleman, when he came out with this concept of emotional intelligence has taken a lot of importance, and now it is established that leaders should have the maximum emotional intelligence. So I will stop up to this level because you have a separate topic on emotional intelligence. What is emotional intelligence? And many more of it, the faculty will explain to you. And A, what is A? What is A? Quickly, a few of them. Characteristics.
Achievement.
Achievement, fine.
Attitude.
Attitude,
Ability.
good.
Adaptability.
Adaptability, excellent. Okay.
Accommodative.
Accommodative, very good.
Ability, sir.
Fine.
Ability.
Alert.
Alert. Yeah, a lot of good things are coming.
Accountability.
Accountability is important, right?
Accessible.
Accessibility is also very important. As a leader, you can't just put up visitors time 3 to 5 only. Then you are gone as a leader. You must allow anybody to come, walk into your chamber, your employees, and then talk to you at any point of time. Accessibility is very important, right?
Awareness of the situation.
Awareness.
Situation, Hanji?
Awareness of the situation.
Hanji? I am not getting that what I am looking for. That's why I am allowing you to tell so many words. I think we can open the dictionary and tell all the words. Nouns are adjectives.
Advancement.
Advancement. Okay,
Advances in every aspect.
Everything is important. All are important. I am not denying that. But what is very important, missing so far is appreciating others. I think a leader should know how to appreciate others. Appreciate them frequently. Whatever you may have given them a responsibility, they may have satisfied you only 30%. But appreciate that first and then give the corrections and feedback for improvement. Appreciating, abundant appreciation is very important. Appreciate the people very abundantly. I think we all lack appreciation. I think when we say all, I think it includes me and everyone. I think normally appreciation is always a miserly commodity in human beings, right? We need to develop that. We must appreciate people abundantly, appreciate on a regular basis, appreciate for anything and everything. I think you will see Westerners, when they are there in a conference or meeting, you will find people immediately clapping for everything, appreciating, right? Whether it is good or they will keep appreciating. That's a very important attitude in people. So appreciation is very important. And D, quickly.
Dedication.
Dedicated.
Decision, sir.
Discipline.
Right.
Discipline.
Discipline.
Discipline, sir.
Yeah, discipline.
Diplomacy. Diplomacy, sir.
Diplomacy, to some extent, yes, leaders should be.
Diplomacy.
But, yeah, fine. Rama.
Determination.
Determination, good.
Decisive.
Decisive, right? Decisive.
Sir, dedicated.
Dedicated, I think it has been told.
Dependability.
Dependability, excellent.
Devotion, sir.
Devotion, fine. Fine. All of them are important. But I am telling you one more addition to you. It's a very important addition, right? Differential styles. A leader should know how to apply differential styles to different employees to give them direction to get the work done from the people. Because you can't apply the same direction and then get the work from people. Because people are different. Your employees are different. Everybody is different. People are different in what way? How are people different in terms of performance? What is the thing that contributes to their performance, which makes the people different? What are all the contributors for performance?
Personality, behavior.
Behavior, personality.
Attitude.
Go to little fundamental basis.
Intelligence. Ability.
Intelligence. Ability. Ability is what? Ability.
The different style of
Physical ability and mental ability both.
Okay, physical ability, but mental ability, sir, 1 minute. I am trying to elaborate. Hello, please keep it off. Keep the mic off. Hello. Mahadev, who is Mahadev? Keep your mic off and speak other things kindly. Right. Pratibha was telling something. Ability is a function of knowledge and skills. You are an able teacher means you have the knowledge of teaching and the knowledge in the subject and also the skills for teaching. Isn't it, Pratibha? Are you getting? That's the fundamental, right? Okay, you have the ability, you have the knowledge, but then you don't want to take class. Sir, MSc, please. Why you? I mean, you means I am not saying Pratibha, you are, right? I mean, so you have, since we are talking one-to-one, I am taking, you have the ability, that is knowledge and skills. You are an excellent teacher. But who will teach? No, I will not. I will not take so many load and all. I will take only minimum essential, just common minimum program I will do. What is the reason for that, Pratibha? Attitude. Are you getting my point? Huh?
Yes, I am getting.
3 things are very important. KSA. What are KSA?
Knowledge, skills, and ability.
No. Knowledge, skills are component of ability. Knowledge, skills, and attitude.
Attitude, yeah.
So ability is nothing but knowledge plus skills. Knowledge, KSA is a common thing. Knowledge, skills, and attitude. Now, why this is very important? I have explained everything. I hope you have all got this. Pratibha, I didn't mean anything to you. I only took.
It's okay, sir. It's okay. We are here to learn.
Everybody. Okay. Now, please listen to me very quickly. Understand also very quickly. We have only 35 minutes time. I must be able to complete this slide, which is a very important slide, plus 3-4 quick slides. Okay. Differential style. A leader should use differential style in leading the people, in getting the work done from the people, right? So you must know your people. Know your people by know your people. Know your people by their ability and attitude. Ability, I have already said, knowledge and skill, and attitude, KSA, right? So in your organization, there could be people who know everything. That means they have K plus means excellent knowledge. S plus means excellent skill. Are you understanding the symbols and everything? I am explaining. Are you all understanding? Hello?
Sir, yes, sir.
K means knowledge, S is skill, A means attitude. K plus means excellent knowledge, S plus means excellent skill. There are people in your organization, in any organization, who do not know how to do the job. They don't have the knowledge, they don't have the skill. You ask them to teach, how will they teach? Because they are not very strong in subject, somehow got the degree. They are not skillful in teaching, so they can't teach. So problem, I don't know. K minus, S minus. No knowledge, not much of a knowledge, not much of a skill. There are also people who want A plus attitude. I want to teach. I want to do work for the college. I want to do everything. And there are people who are, I don't want, no attitude. I have been appointed in the college here. Who will remove me? If somebody wants to remove me, if the principal tries to transfer me, I will try to transfer him before he transfers me. So, no worry. I don't want to. I just want to relax. That's all. I will come happily, be in the office, get my salary and go do minimum work. That's it. I don't want to work. Attitude, right? Okay. Now, based on these characteristics, you can classify the people in any organization world over. World over, any organization, there are only 4 categories of employees in the organization based on this. Now, this quadrant, can you tell me in terms of the K, S and A, it is already there in the ordinates, plus, minus and all those things. Can you tell me what is the quality of these people?
All 3 right. in a sense, right kind of knowledge.
I don't want explanation. You tell me in terms of K plus, K minus, S plus, S minus, A plus, A minus, whatever it is. KSA only you have to tell me.
K plus, S plus, A plus.
Excellent. K plus, S plus, A plus. So these people, you see, it's very simple. K plus, S plus, A plus. So they have excellent knowledge, they have excellent skill, they have excellent attitude. And these people are known as stars of the organization. They are the stars. They are the tare, right? So they are the shining stars of the organization. They will do everything. I don't have to worry about them. They are my stars, right? But unfortunately, the leader's problem is every organization has got only around 25% of the people belonging to this category. What do I do as a leader? I have a problem, right? Because there are other people also filled up in the organization. Now tell me quickly, this quadrant, KSK.
K minus, S minus, A plus.
Very good, Priyanka, right? K minus, S minus, K minus, S minus, A plus. That means no knowledge, no skill, but excellent attitude. Head of the division asks, can you come on Sunday? Yes, sir. Can you work up to 8 o'clock? Yes, sir. No, anything, yes. But after coming, what do I do? Because I don't have a great knowledge and skill. So these people are known as work horses. गधों की तरह काम करने के लिए तैयार हैं. They are ready to work like horses, but they don't have the knowledge and skills, right? Work any number of hours. And unfortunately, nowadays, organizations have 30 to 35% of the people who do not have the lifelong learning and do not improve their knowledge and skills. And about 30 to 35% of the people belong to this category. Principal calls and says, can you do this? Yes, sir. After 1 month, have you done? Oh, sir, I tried, sir. I could not. This is the problem. So you have to deal with it. And this group, this one?
K plus, S plus, A minus.
Excellent. K plus, Dr. Padmalata, K plus, S plus, A minus. They have excellent knowledge, excellent skill. But attitude, why do I work? Will they give me more money? Will they give me more increment? All those questions they will have. And these people are known as problem children. Their job is to come in the morning, create problem for the leaders and other people throughout the day, enjoy happily and go back very happily in the evening. I have given problem, headache to many people, right? This is the thing. And since they have knowledge and skill, they don't have the attitude, they don't do much of the work. And what they do then, the major source of, what should I say, RTI related queries come from these people. They keep sending because they have the knowledge and skills, and other people also they instigate to keep sending. They can draft the things, they can do everything. So leader has to be very, very careful. And this percentage is increasing these days. You have to be very careful as a leader. 20% or more are coming in this category. And the last category,
K minus, S minus, A minus.
K minus, excellent, Dr. Jayakumar. K minus, S minus, A minus.
They are isolates, sir.
Isolates, because they have to be isolated, but at the same time, you can't keep paying the salary to them just by isolating them. But you have to do that. Leader has to use the strategy. And these people are known as dead woods. You know, the wooden log, if it is eaten by white termite or termite, I think it can never be made use for making furniture. So they are of the people. They don't have knowledge, skills, and attitude. And unfortunately, 15 to 20% of them belong to this. These percentages are more or less similar, except for small variations in different organizations world over. This applies to all organizations in the world over. It's a common phenomenon. Now, as a leader, what do I do? How do I manage these people? I have to get work done from the people. If I only get the work from the stars all the time, after some time, the stars will feel, I think too much of work is being taken from me. I think for whatever I am getting, others are coming and enjoying. After some time, they will come down to problem children, right? So leader cannot allow this. So you have to use different strategies, differential styles to manage the people. So how do we manage the stars? The leader has to use 4R principle. The leader should always use 4R principle. What is that 4R principle? recognize the people, respect the people, give them the responsibility and leave it. And once they complete the responsibility, give them small reward, right? Intrinsic reward, not extrinsic. Money, promotion, those things are not needed. Just an appreciation, just a small little benefit to them, or favor to them, or advantage to them. Those things they have to do. So leader should give them, use the 4R principle of recognize them, give them the respect, give the responsibility and leave it to them. They will perform and then reward the people. Now workhorses, what is the negativity with the workhorses? What is lacking in them?
They lack efficiency because they don't have knowledge.
They lack knowledge and skills, right? Okay. So how do we give them the knowledge and skills? What is the way to give them knowledge?
Training.
Exactly. So training and development. So leader can send them to training for various institutions. Sometimes it may be difficult, like many of you people who are not even relieved, but you are attending the program while being in office, right? So what happens? So leader can himself or herself train the people by being with them and helping them to develop the knowledge and skill. When they work, leader should be there with them, teach them, train them. That is also possible. And problem children, what is the major problem? The major problem for problem children is I have the knowledge and skill. Instead of promoting me to the post of the head of the division and principal, somebody is posted. So why do I cooperate with that person? So the major problem is ego. The leader should manage their ego. How to manage their ego? First, lift them. अरे यार तुम्हारे सिवा कोई ये काम नहीं कर सकता है. निम्मन्ने बिट्टु बेरे यारिगू ई केलस माडक्कागल्ल. Just without except you, nobody can do the work, and increase their ego and drop it down, right? Whenever it is required, drop that totally down. So, and then deadwoods, right? Socially boycott them. Don't ever recognize them in any social setting. Ignore them, humiliate them to the maximum. And their ego comes from many things that we will not talk about the problem children. So these are all the strategies that a leader should use. Now, this is what is documented in the literature as 4 different styles of leaders. And they are rhyming styles, right? Some of the management people who are sitting here, they know it. They are telling, selling, participating, and delegating. What is telling style? Telling style is tell them what to do, tell them how to do, and also tell them after you finish, come back and report to me. That is a telling style. Tell everything. This is what you have to do. This is the next you have to do. This is how you have to do, and come back and report to me. That is telling style. Are you understanding? I am explaining each of the style. Listen to me very carefully, because afterwards I will ask you some question. Right? What is selling style? These marketing people, selling style is the marketing style. These marketing people, what do they do? When they want to sell a product, what do they do? Sir, you purchase this product, sir. We are giving this free along with that. The moment they say this is coming free along with this product, our mind is totally shifted to that one which is coming as free, right? And then we will miss the importance of the so-called main item. We are purchasing the main item. We must look at the quality, but we look at the side item which are being given as free. So that is a selling strategy. That means baiting the people to do the thing. Baiting, you understand? Give them some thing, bait, when you want to catch a rat or something like that, you bait the rat, right? So you put something, rat comes and tries to eat, and then trap them. This is what is called selling style. What is participating? Participate with the people when they are working, and then try to provide guidance and training to the people. Participate, be with the people when they work and all. What is delegating? Delegating means give the complete responsibility to the people. You don't have to trouble them. They know what to do, how to do. Leave it to them completely. I think I have explained all the 4 styles. Now, can you tell me which style stars should use? You should use. Leader should use for stars. The 4 styles are there.
Delegating.
Excellent.
Delegating.
Yes. Delegating. Which style the leaders should use for workhorses?
Participating.
Excellent. Which style for problem children?
Telling.
Baiting. baiting the people, lift their ego and drop it down, and naturally telling style for that words, right? So telling, selling, participating, and delegating. Now in India, this is the documented long back. हम लोग often बोलते हैं ना. See, we always keep telling Sam, Dam, Ved, Dand. In all languages it is there. Kannada also it is there. Marathi people are there. Uttarakhand people are there. I think in every language it is there, isn't it? You understand Sam, Dam, Ved, Dand? Understand
Yes, sir.
or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sam means?
Yes, sir.
Sam means equal. Treat them as equal. Ved means differentiate them. They are not the people to be disturbed. They are cream lot. Sam, Dam, Ved. I mean, Sam, Dam means put a price. Ved means this one. Separate them. They are excellent, creamy. And Dand means punishment. Now, tell me, Sam, to whom you will use Sam? Out of these 4 people. Whom
Stars.
Huh? No. Sam. You know the style. Participating, you know what is participating? Participating means what? People, Sam, equal.
Sama.
Leader should be equal with them and then teach them. That is Sam. Dam. Whom you will lose? Quickly.
Donation.
Now.
Stars.
Huh? How? Dam. You will pay them price for doing the work. In the sense you have to lift. Marketing. Marketing is for what?
Giving some
Problem
allowances. Allowances.
Problem children. Dam. You have to bait them. Dam is baiting. I told you the marketing people how they bait. Oh, this is coming free with this. And then bathe. Hello, bathe. Bathe means differentiate the people. Differentiate because they are not. And then this. Now is it clear? The leadership styles.
Yes, sir.
Are you clear about it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Differential.
Yes, sir.
Different folks. Different leaders should use different styles. Have you got that? One point I have taken a long time to explain to you. Are you all clear about it?
Yes, sir. Clear.
I am not getting sound. People are not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. See, somebody is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I will quickly proceed because we have only 20 minutes time, right? There is already one E there. Second E. Anything different? Second E, any opinion? Or not too quickly?
Encouragement.
Encouragement. Okay, one more. Appreciate.
Effort.
Huh?
Effort.
Effort. Both are good. But what is very
Egoless.
Enlight.
huh?
Egoless.
Enlight.
No, I didn't get them.
Sir, ethics.
Ethics. Okay, all are important. But what is very important? You are a teacher. You come to the college in the morning, right? 9 o'clock. You come with a lot of energy, enthusiasm. By the time you go back in the evening, the last class gone. Many people say, no, I don't want class.
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
After I don't want class. By the time you go in the evening, your energy levels are down.
Effectiveness.
Energy, sir.
Energetic levels have to be maintained right from morning to evening.
Encouragement.
Yeah, everything is fine, but I think you are not. I think there is a time gap between what I say and what you speak. I already projected energetic. Somebody says now encouragement and all. See, energy levels are very important. You have to maintain the same energy levels when you enter the college till you leave the college. Whether you are given the last class also, you must take it with the same energy. Even if you must take with the same energy. I always prefer an afternoon class because it is a very important challenge. Keep the participants live and active even in the afternoon. Maintain the energy levels, right? As you begin the session, your ending session also will have the same energy and tone and everything, right?
Enthusiastic, sir. Enthusiastic.
I think somebody is far behind. Are you following me? Are you all able to see? I already projected energetic. Is it appearing in your screen? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Then why somebody...
It's appearing, sir.
Huh? Then why somebody is adding points now when I have already projected? Right? So how do you maintain your energy levels? I think very important. Leader has to maintain highest levels of energy because the leader has got so many
Enthusiastic.
What do I do for this now? Where it is stuck up, somebody is again saying enthusiastic, everybody is stuck up. There is no connectivity or what?
Yeah.
No connectivity?
Sir,
No,
it's
sir, it's fine.
it's fine, sir.
Then I think people are adding points after I have projected. I think that disturbs my flow, right? Okay, internet connection is unstable. That is what is coming to me. Are you able to hear me now? What I am speaking?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very, very important because I am not seeing Chandrasekhar, only his photo. He used to be very actively smiling and all. That's why I thought internet problem is there. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Fine. So energy levels are very important to be maintained by the leader because the leader has got diverse activities and leader should maintain the energy from morning to evening or late night till the person leaves, same energy levels. So you have to maintain 3 levels of energy. What are the energies? Health of the body, health of the mind, and health of the spirit. I will not even explain this because you have to keep your body, mind, and spirit in the perfect active condition, which it demands that you do the exercises, walking, yoga, meditation, pranayam, all inclusive. You can have everything inclusive to keep your energy levels very high, right? And R means relationship management. The most concern for task, concern for people. There are 2 concerns for the leader. Concern for task is very important. Concern for people, maintaining the relationship is very important. So how do you maintain relationship? Relationship maintenance itself is a very important thing. You have an interpersonal skills classes there where they will talk about interpersonal skills and how to maintain relationship and all. So I will not go into that. Are you all following me? I am talking about relationship management.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same time or time lag is happening? No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes stands for style of, already we have told so much about communication skill, styles of communication, right? So how do you do the style of communication? Your style of communication.
Sir, I think now it is mute, sir.
Hello? Hello? Am I audible? Hello? Hello?
Sir,
Yes,
not
You
audible.
are not
sir.
audible, sir.
Perfect.
I am not muted actually.
Now you are audible, sir.
Because there is a problem with internet connection. I am taking it from the HRDC center itself. I have a problem. So,
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Even your
am I audible? I could have done it from my home itself, perhaps. Okay, fine. So, leader should know how to communicate with the people, right? 15 minutes. If it extends by 5 minutes, also okay now for you?
Okay, sir.
Please continue, sir.
Because there are 2
Yes,
very important videos which you have to see so that you will understand something more about it very quickly, right? Okay. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
MC, hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
You are
Hello.
relaxing, lying down. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Look at this video, how the leader is communicating with his subordinate. What are all the negative things which you should avoid if you are a leader when you are communicating with your employees and others? Very quickly, because I have not much of time.
Just a minute. Shukla, come over to my cabin immediately.
Listen to this video. See this video very carefully and note down.
Those people can wait. You come over here immediately. I want you here right now. This will take just a minute. Shukla, what the hell is this report saying? This month again we have a high level of rejection from the customers. Damn it, yaar. क्या कर रहे हो तुम QC वाले? झक मार रहे हो क्या? No sir, it's not that. Aren't you people ashamed of yourself?
1 minute. Two things I will explain to you. This is about a manufacturing organization or whatever it is. Quality of the product, right? What they are manufacturing, rejection by the customer. QC means quality control. I think once you understand, it doesn't matter. That is not an important thing. You see the communication happening. Try to learn what you as a leader you should not do.
What had I warned you in the last review meeting? That the customer rejection should not exceed 2.5%. And the figure here is 6%. I don't understand there. How the hell does this material pass QC and go to the customer in the first place? इसका मतलब तुम लोग अपना काम नहीं कर रहे हो. Damn it. I will sack you and your entire QC team.
ऐसा नहीं है sir.
What do you mean ऐसा नहीं है? All figures are here to see. And don't give me your usual excuses.
Sir, I'm not giving excuses. The fact is that the 6% is a consolidated figure, out of which 2.9% is customer rejection on account of material damage due to transportation. It's got nothing to do with QC failure.
Where? I can't see any such mention.
So there is a specific reference in the MIS report.
Gupta, this overall rejections of 6% in MIS report, out of that 2.9% is in transit damage. I just wanted to check. Yeah. It is 2.8%, not 2.9.
So the QC team is doing its job sincerely.
Shukla, ज़्यादा खुश होने की बात नहीं है. The rejections are still higher than the targeted level of 2.5% which I had specified.
Yes, sir. I know it's still 0.4% higher, but I mentioned it in the review meeting itself that unless and until this entire QC system is changed
QC
and
is quality
new equipment
control.
purchased, we cannot bring down the rejection level below 3%. Now, if we purchase new equipment and adopt new QC procedures, I can even bring down the rejection level to below 1.5%.
Don't tell me that. वो तुम्हारा हमेशा का रोना है. See, I have told you before also that this year we do not have budget for new QC equipment. So cut that excuse and you just get the rejections down to 2.5%.
Sir, but कैसे होगा? It's not practically possible.
That is your problem, not mine. I don't know how you are going to do it, but by next month you have to achieve the target. So, but enough. I'm in the middle of a meeting. We can discuss this later.
Right. Did you watch that video very carefully?
Yes, sir.
So, did you like the way the leader was communicating with his employee?
No.
No, sir.
Not a single thing was good. So these things you must avoid because communication we already seen to be to do, to see, to tell. Communication skills are very important. What are all the major takeaways from this video? Let me quickly tell you. Ordering the staff to come out to my cabin immediately, not kind and welcoming. Okay. You have to be kind, polite, not offering a seat. Throughout the discussion, he was right? Holding in front of others, we needed to learn to condemn in private and appreciate in public. Blaming the work. Simply, ye tumhara hamesha ka rona hai. I will sack you and the entire. Sir, other people, sir, please keep your mic off. Prasad, please keep your mic off. Blaming the work. Threatening to sack, use position power, use of position power, coercive power. Words use contributes to 7% of effective communication. So 7% is gone, right? Not allowing Shukla to speak, not good at listening skills. Not reading the report completely. He says 2.9%. He has said, no, where is it? He says it is there in the report. So reading component of effective communication is already missing, right? Checking what Shukla said by talking over phone with Gupta. Not showing trust on the employee. He says, is it 2.9%? He says 2.8%, 2.9, 2.8, mein kya farak hai? No difference. But he's nitpicking the issues. It is 2.8 and not 2.9, nitpicking, fault finding, being fussy. The leader is doing all these things. Body language is offensive, right? Body language contributes to 55% of effective communication. 7% of words, 55% of body language, 62% gone communication, right? तुम्हारा हमेशा का रोना है disrespecting and humiliating others. The way the words are used to tone contributes to 38% of effective communication. 7 plus 55 plus 38, 100% he is total flop in communication skills. That's your problem, not mine. You have seen Abdul Kalam's video, blaming others for the mistake and not taking any responsibility for the problem. Enough, I am in the middle of a meeting. He called him, and when he wanted to explain, he says, enough, I am in the middle of a meeting. We can discuss later, abruptly closing the interaction, right? So very beautiful one. Now you see the same leader, same Shukla. Now the QC machine has been, again some problems have come. Now you see, this is of course taken for the purpose of learning, but you see how the leader is communicating, right? You have to have humility, that means human touch and patience in communicating, right? You see this video, okay? We are running short of time, that's why I asked you for 5-10 minutes, 5 or so. Please bear with me.
Come in, Shukla. Atul Saab is quite upset about the new QC procedures, which are delaying dispatches to the customers. Shukla, your new QC system has affected one and all dispatches to my client this month. And last time I met him, he said next month yahi chalega.
Mathur Saab, I have already explained that the new QC system has some teething problems.
What do you keep on saying teething problem? That's your problem. I have to face much bigger problem. I have to face customers. You didn't give us even sufficient intimation that you are implementing new QC system, which is so time consuming. Mathur Saab, I understand your problem. You have every reason to be upset with us. See, it's not just Shukla. None of us here anticipated that there would be so many problems with the new QC process and equipments. But I agree that instead of a week's notice, we should have informed you much in advance regarding the new QC implementation program. Even though Shukla is not giving any information and commitment about the next month dispatches, he's just saying they are going to be delayed. That's not acceptable. I want proper commitment. You're right. That's unacceptable. Shukla, we have to give Mathur Saab a proper schedule and a firm commitment about the dispatches.
But sir, there are still some bottlenecks or backlog. It's very difficult to give a commitment right away.
No, but we can give a rough schedule, can't we?
So on an average, all the dispatches will be delayed by at least 10 to 12 days.
10 to 12 days? That just won't do. In that case, better you send it through old QC system. Look, Mathur, the new QC system is going to benefit your customers the most, as it is going to bring down the rejection figures to just 0.5%. This means that customer complaints will reduce drastically and spare you the troubles of high rejections. So please bear with us for a few days. Tell me, what would be an acceptable delay? Frankly, none of the customer will like delays in consecutive 2 months, but maximum 2 to 3 days. See, 2 to 3 days is quite unrealistic. I mean, we just don't want to give a commitment which we can't meet. But we will try to limit the delays to less than a week. Shukla will prepare a revised schedule, and by Monday he will inform you accordingly. Well, even a week's delay is quite a bit. No, I am saying that the outside limit would be a week. And once we give you a commitment, we will stick to it. You, Shukla. Okay, Shukla, but you have to give me confirmed schedule by Monday. Okay, sir. So, I have to catch an evening flight to Delhi, so I will make a move. Sure. Shukla. क्या हो रहा है शुक्ला? Should we suspend the new QC system and return to the old one for the time being?
No, sir. We're really working on it.
Well, things have got to improve fast. I wouldn't like to keep getting complaints from Mathur or any of our other sales colleagues. I mean, they are right after all. Why should they suffer for our lapses?
Really, sir, there are so many unanticipated problems in the implement.
Okay, I am stopping here because another 2 minutes video is there. I don't want to project because time is a big problem now. We have to complete. Okay, now you see the drastic difference, total opposite side of great communication from the leader. Are you able to notice that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How happy you feel, the employee would feel if a leader communicates like that. It's an excellent thing, right? So what are the major pointers? Since I have not projected the complete video, maybe a few points I will explain to you, but not through the video. See, all that you have seen, you can see that. Coming Shukla, addressing people by name is a very important thing for a leader, right? Offering seat through the body language. Somebody was from the beginning asking body language, is it not important? Now you see everywhere body language. He was not, he said, he showed his hand and made him to sit and interact, right? Mathur Saab, I understand your problem, empathizing, agreeing on the mistake. You are right, that is unacceptable. Accepting what others, see, he is not accepting everything that the customer is saying, asking for a deadline and all. So he gives, we can give approximate schedule, use lots of we during the conversation. He is not, he is including Shukla and conversing the thing. Look, Mathur, new QC is so giving reason and all. Please, courteous and polite in talking. Please bear with us for a few days. That is what he tells the customer. 2 to 3 days is quite interesting, not agreeing to everything that the third party says, protecting the interest of the staff, very realistic in approach. Okay. Shukla will prepare the schedule and all those things, fine. Then after the customer leaves, he changes Shukla sheet, giving importance to him. He gives him the center seat. You see, very conscious of how to give importance to the employee. Asking problems from Shukla in private. And then other things are there, motivating him and everything. So it's okay. Finally, he says, let us review, let us sit together and work out the details and all. That is how the video ends. Anyway, that is not very important. Now, this is what you have to understand, how to communicate. These are all the positive parts of communication. Now, highly informed person. Leader has to be a highly informed person. Sorry. How do you get the information? The expert power. Informed person means the expert power. What is the easiest way to gain the expert power? Okay, I will not ask. There could be many ways.
Because of the experience.
Experience, everything is experience, expert thing. But the most important thing is reading. A leader has to read. Now, the common adage is you can't be a leader without being a reader. You must read a number of books. When we say books, it includes story books, contemporary books, management books, general books, autobiography, biography, everything inclusive, subject matter books, everything inclusive. Now, the prescription to be a very great leader is a leader should read on an average. This is the researched information. 18 books per year. 18 books per year, which means 1.5 books per month. That is the reading prescription. That's a very tall order, but still you can plan to read. Try to read a lot. Then you will understand many things. You can apply those ideas and all in your, what should I say, execution in the organization. And then, sorry, P, personality. P stands for personality. What is, we have already seen in Mahavakya of leadership, to be the foundation for leadership is personality. So I want each and every one of you to do a small personality audit. You have to do it leisurely, continuously, every day. Personality audit. Stop doing, start doing, continue doing. What is stop doing? Now you have in your leadership dictionary some 40, 50, 60 points of those things which are necessary for becoming a great leader. So, based on that, certain things you are doing which are not good for leadership. So what is that you would like to stop doing? Each one quality. This is not good for leadership. Maybe becoming very impatient, getting angry, so many things, anything, right? Start doing. So you have the list of so many things. Some of them you are not having it as of now. So what you would start doing? Start developing one aspect. And from the list, you are also able to see some of the things you are already doing. That means you have to strengthen it. You will continue doing. So this is what you have to do. You have to do a personality audit. I hope you get the message. Got the message. I think I was a little in a hurry to complete. So I am not spending much time. Final thought. Bringing out leadership requires understanding, learning, and developing the needed skill. Interestingly, leadership is a learnable skill. You can develop your leadership skills. The common adage is you can only take the horse to water. You can't force it to drink. I have taken the horse to water. I have taken all of you to the nectar of leadership. Water of leadership, right? The undisputed fact is that a teacher is a role model and a leader. If you want to become an excellent teacher, you must also become a good leader by developing leadership skills. Whether you would like to become an excellent teacher or would end up your career as a mediocre teacher, the choice is always yours, right? You only end up as what you think or choose. Remember, leadership is not everyone's cup of tea. You need to walk extra miles to develop those skills, right? Now, are you inspired now? Have I inspired all to develop the leadership skills and quality? Inspiring, change in the mind. Have I inspired you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Motivation, change in the action. Now, will that inspiration lead to action? Motivation. Will you all start developing leadership or?
Yes, sir.
That choice is yours. I will not force. Okay. So, friends, thank you very much. I think I have taken only 3 minutes extra. This is also a very important quality for a leader, as also for a teacher. Time of session is very important. It's a 3-hour session, but I managed 2.5 hours. 2 hours 40 minutes because we cut short by 10 minutes tea break. Okay, thank you all very much. Thank you. Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Wish you all
Very
the best.
informative session, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Best of everything, right?
Thank you very much, sir. Very informative session, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Very good information to us. We are inspired. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
If no more questions,
Yeah. Now no time.
I would like to.
We have had enough of discussion, enough of questions.
Yes, sir.
If there is a time, I don't mind. But the thing is, you have to really respect the time of other people. So thank you all very much for your kind participation, for being there in the program. As of now, 52 participants are still there, which means I am happy that I have been able to hold 52 participants to continue to listen to me, because normally afternoon session, 3 hours, everybody will have that mental fatigue. It is difficult. But still, you all sat through. I am very thankful to you. I can only wish each and every one of you every success in your professional and personal life. All the best to all of you. Thank you very much. Right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
sir,
sir.
Thank you, sir.
I will come out of the meeting. Thank you all very much. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Betul itu lah.